face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet. You get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Christian Harris on his side.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And Rams have the first down.
That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes must just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
A gain of 14. First down.
They take the handoff now. Stafford. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Williams now on first and 10. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Stafford now on third down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10.
Now here's Cam Stanford on the ground. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here he is on third and short. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Drops on the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. It's a small gain up to the 38. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 3rd and 8. 3rd and long for him here. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams.
A handoff to Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Running in the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3. There's Evans set to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darks looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Darts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right?
Yep.
But a cornerback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, you're going to jump throw and get that easy INT.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Stafford now on first down. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Darts out of the shotgun. The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie and can take the lead here in the second. York good on the point after. And they'll take the lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Would like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. To the outside. It's intercepted. Picked by Abdul Carter. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. In quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Now Stafford to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. It's Stafford once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they continue to trail by 8.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Under the gun this time, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. To throw, here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Giants lead by 15 now. On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs from 37. 1st down throw here for Stafford. Trying for the deep ball. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now Stafford again. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. And a Line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Vacates quickly left side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is York to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Williams on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson and Debo's got it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
His running back hauls it in deep right. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's a design keeper from the room. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Work good on the point after. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. On the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Nice gain left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
They'll run. This is Williams. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Connecting on the slant. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4. A run with Williams. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's got it. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On the run with Cora. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Rams trail by 22 now. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Milrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun now for Milrow. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped.
A gain of a yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tracy. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Gravity line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready, go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Down. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Giddens. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Brought in. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. One play in, Brock in his drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's Williams. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. The play fake, it's Stafford. Brother hits another interception. That's Bobby O'Carrican. And the Giants will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is Giddens. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
At the 36-yard line.
Running it here with Giddens. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants started celebrating this win a while ago. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
80 Cardinal, 80. Let's go now. Ready.
On the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready.
On here with Giddens. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. So the Giants come away with the win. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.